Okay, so here it is. We got our TPU lower printed out. We got our upper assembled. We got it all slapped together. I've taken this out and shot it. We'll jump to the shooting footage here shortly. I wanted to go over the build. So I started with a Flexion 9-inch match series barrel. Then I went ahead and got a CAC micro slimline can. Really nice, fairly inexpensive. Then I went with a Feyachi light. This is the Pro. Comes with a pressure pad that bolts onto your M-lock rail. It's got a temporary and a continuous switch on it. Works pretty good. Gives me somewhere to put my thumb. I have to actually come back a little bit. You don't want to activate that. I really like it. Hopefully it holds up. I'll shoot it for a while with it. We'll come back. We'll review it later. I think this is an AIM Sports handguard. It was like $45 on Optics Planet. Really nice anti-rotation tab handguard. Really happy with it. And then my Aimpoint ACO, I've had this since they came out. I bought the flip up caps right away. It's in a CCOP mount. And then I have this ancient primary arms 6X magnifier. I've had this for, I don't know, 8 to 10 years, somewhere in there. And then this is all standard lower parts, except for I got a 3-pound velocity trigger in here. Let's go ahead and safety check this before we get too crazy. I am aware that it is empty, but I'll show all you folks at home. So chamber's empty, nothing in the mag well. We'll go ahead and bring her home. I really like velocity triggers. They're not my number one, top of the list. That'd probably be like a Trigger Tech AR Diamond or a Hyperfire 24C. So I had one issue. No matter what trigger I put in here, I needed to print a 1.5 millimeter shim just to push the trigger and the safety as close together as possible. You'd get some pushing up on the safety and some nosing down of the trigger bar, and it would allow this to go off while it was in safe. That's not possible now because of that shim getting everything as close as possible. That definitely helped because it would go off and not cool. So velocity trigger is great trigger, really clean, hard wall right from the get-go, nice break, pretty decent reset. You can hear it, you can feel it. I recommend them. I just went with a standard A2 grip. Some people hate them, some people love them. It really depends on how your fingers get in there. Really works for my hand. I got a CAC Shockwave blade. And I've taken this out, I've shot it. It has ran like a sewing machine. That is a Voodoo Innovations low mass bolt carrier group. But it's like 15 ounces. Your standard mil spec is 16. It's kind of a lie to call that a low mass bolt carrier group, but they do. And I don't know, I bought that way back in the day when they came out. So I'm going to show some shooting footage. I was out, I had my better camera out there, and it was brand new to me. I thought if I hit record while the screen was off, it would just go ahead and record. All I did was turn the screen on, but I had a secondary camera, guys, so I'll show a little bit of shooting footage with it. I'm going to do a little bit of reloading with this and work up a load with little gun and 110 grain VMAXs just to see what kind of accuracy we can get out of it. But let's jump ahead to the shooting video. Alright, let's start with our soda can on the left top. See if we can get that one to go away. One below it. Alright, oh, we lost the pumpkin. Well, let me get this other one carved real quick. I'll go set the other one back up. Very nice. So there you have it. Definitely a second kind of cool having a flexible TPU lower. It's pretty cool. It'd be interesting. It gets really cold up here in Montana. we're like 80 miles from the Canadian border, so I want to see what happens with TPU when it gets really cold. Like, really cold. Does it become brittle? We all know that if it gets really hot, it could get pretty squishy and more flexible. But I'm really interested, how does this hold up when it's cold? Does it really shrink? Even if it's still flexible, will there be more magazine fitment issues? Because right now, the way I printed this, these are just snug. Like a Gen 3 PMag will not drop free. I will do a little bit of filing and I'll get this tuned up just right. They're almost exactly the same size. I'd say maybe the Magwell is slightly smaller, and it's fine until it gets in about halfway. And just the slightest amount of resistance, it's good enough for me, but I will do a little extra work on that. But other than that, this is something, if you're really interested in it, I would recommend doing it. I'll have to ask Coffin Tactical if it's okay to share this file. You know, I don't know. This is his design. I don't want to step on any toes. But you definitely need the double rib. I already tried this with a single rib. Way too much flexing. It was about 100 degrees outside. Just did not work. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go ahead and like, subscribe. Let's keep this going. Have a good day.